that. Alright, I am back. And, I was just changing titles around. And I'll just be finishing that up soon. And that should be... Ba-da-ba, and then... Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. I do believe that is correct. Yes. Okay. Part 2. There we go. So I might as well change the titles around to... There we go. Okay. 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 So, activate terminal. Okay. Desperate plea for a second pizza pie. My dear Mr. Sam Bridges, it is I, Peter Englert, the world's foremost connoisseur of the delicious pizzas you so faithfully deliver. Though my impudence would shame the very devil himself, I regret I must entreat you to bring us another of these delectable dishes, this time from South Knot City. I am expecting company, a sweet couple of whom I am intensely fond. They insisted that they be allowed to take the air. But with the wilderness being so very dangerous, I refuse to entertain the thought. Alas, while we will be remaining indoors, I am incapable of preparing anything but the most base and disagreeable cuisine, so I must place myself at your mercy yet again, lest the poor dears starve. While I have already, I am very much aware, gone far beyond the bounds of common decency in making this request, I must compound my sins with a stipulation. The pizza in question must be topped with a bacon of the incomparable Iberico pig. Fragile's name isn't Mud anymore. Hey Sam, South Knot City lives to see another day, eh? I remember the bomb those bastards set off before. People said Fragile was working with them. They had it backwards. She was trying to save us, just like you did. Fortunately, this time everybody knows her part in it. Fragile's name won't be Mud around here much longer, I'll wager. It's all too easy to forget we're still alive because of people outside our little enclave. But you've helped remind us we're not alone. We're part of the UCA, which means we can't just look to others for assistance. We've got to give back in return, too, and we will. Resources scattered by the supercell. Sam, I heard you were at Mama's place. Well, I've got a request for you, direct from Bridges. There's some cargo, rare metals, that got swept up in a supercell and ended up at the bottom of a waterfall northwest of South Knot. We need you to track it down and get it to the city. Check Mama's terminal for the official order. By the way, we've received eyewitness reports of a small glowing object somewhere in the vicinity. Retrieving it's not part of the order, but I thought you might be interested regardless. Hate to hit you up direct, but we can't leave that cargo sitting there forever, and you're the best, and only, man for the job. A lot of people are counting on you. Are we destroying ourselves? Before you came through, there were people blaming Bridges for our troubles left and right, saying it was their fault terrorists were targeting us more and more. There's no denying that they were, not after we lost Middle Knot and half of South. Not to mention the other smaller incidents all over. Hell, even our old friend Mama got mixed up in one too. What we've got isn't new though. Before the Stranding, folks all over had a hard-on for slackballing nukes and other WMDs. Frankly, if the world hadn't gone to shit, we'd probably have blown it up by now. I tell you, there's nothing more dangerous and destructive than human beings. I agree. Call it morbid, but a part of me wants us to get it over with already if we're gonna. It's what humanity deserves, isn't it? Isn't it? If the stupidity we've shown in the wake of the Stranding isn't any indication. Marriage sucks. You still breaking your back hauling shit through the wilderness, Sam? You ever long for a little company? I know I used to. Not anymore. But between you and me, I can't help thinking life was easier back when I was on my own. The freedom to do whatever the hell I wanted. No one pissing and moaning over every tiny thing. Where does this girl get off being so fucking fussy? I swear I can't do anything right. I should have seen the fight we had the other night. I tell you, it's true what they say. Familiarity breeds contempt. Don't ever get married, Sam. Ah. Sucks to suck. Toast to a porter good and true, my dear Mr. Bridges. Please accept my humblest apologies and my most heartfelt thanks. Once again, your incomparable pizza delivery skills have been put to the proof and found unimpeachable in every regard. Do forgive us if we seem ungrateful. The visiting couple, twin souls of decorum as they are, were desperate to present themselves to you in holographic form, that they might express their heartfelt appreciation. Regretfully, they are hopeless novices in matters technological, and as I myself was away procuring vital supplies, I was unable to rectify the situation on their behalf. These circumstances conspire to produce the most unfortunate of outcomes yet again, a thankless end to an onerous and entirely bothersome task. If it is any consolation, the pizza was divine. I have a feeling that guy is not who he says he is. Mists are clearing, thanks to you. You're a good mano, Sam. The data on this ship, eye-opening, like I figured it would be. I know our roads were never meant to mix. Record recall impaired. And probably an accident. An accident back in mine was a trigger. And then the chiralium did the rest. But back in mine, home sweet home. Can't say we've got anything as crazy as chiralium back home, but from what I've seen of yours, our tech is a step ahead. And you've earned another taste, Portino. I've upgraded your reverse track with the chip data. Scan it. I think you'll dig it. This new and improved version's got better defense and can jump farther. I remember I call it the Yaiba Kusanagi. I also tricked out your compass. The sensor pole security systems that mules and terrorists use are shit. Dog shit. But now I can use the compass mode to short them out for a minute. When in range, just focus on one of the poles. Careful though, shorting sensor poles using your compass burns through more battery than the other feature I added. Materials are back in one piece. You're amazing, Sam. I don't know what we'd have done without those materials, and that goes for everyone in the city, not just us. Staff. The chiral network's miraculous, obviously, but there's a lot of material goods we can't live without. Folks like you are indispensable to our continued survival, and that's a fact. So don't ever think that what you're doing isn't appreciated. We're grateful for everything, Sam. You can be sure that we'll make good use of all that you brought to build all kinds of new facilities and equipment. Thank you. It's weird to have feelings for bots. That stays between you and me, okay? I'm trusting you. Right. Here goes. Thing is, I've come to have... Uh, Thing is, I've come to have feelings for the delivery bots. Nothing weird, just, you know how people are happy to see you when you drop by, worry about you when you're not around? Well, it's like that. For the bots, I can tell them apart. Know their every scratch, every patch of peeling paint, every little quirk. I know their personalities. And if we lost one, I can't say I wouldn't shed a tear or two. It sounds crazy, right? Guys and bots don't have feelings, but humans can't help it. And convincing yourself it's not logical, trying to fight it is easier said than done. Maybe that's why people used to name their cars, because they were more than just tools, you know? Oh, no. I don't name my car. Why would I? It's easy to get it to point A and B. Get from point A to B. Yeah. Not that you don't understand, you've got a BB. They may tell you it's just equipment, and you may tell yourself that too. But that's not what you believe in your heart of hearts, is it? Okay, interviews. It's a situation after the first Death Stranding incident. There was a series of huge explosions. Well, not so much a series, they were simultaneous worldwide. The global comms infrastructure was shot to hell, but we salvaged what we could and tried to make sense of what had happened. It didn't seem like much at the time, but it was a hell of a lot better than what we have now. Anyway, the government figured the whole thing was a terrorist attack first. We'd been dealing with a lot of those back then. It didn't take long to see that this was something else. The craters left by the blast were bizarre. There was no rubble, no dust even, which led the scientists to roll out meteor strikes. There was trace neutron radiation, alpha rays, but we knew it wasn't nukes either. Some of the particles were to be detected we'd never even seen before, chiralium. Although we didn't know it at the time. And the more we studied them, and the more our scientists came to the same conclusion. Though these were the results of annihilation events. It was right about that time that chiral clouds started to form. And after that, all communication with the outside world went down for good. Okay. No blue in the inverted rainbow. We humans are complex multicellular organisms. 60 trillion cells inside each one of us, they say. How many of these cells need to die for us to consider a person dead? Are there any cells in particular which determine whether a person is alive or dead? These questions are academic, of course. The exact point of death can't be calculated using cell counts. On the other hand, no one can deny the existence of degenerative diseases that gradually destroy more and more cells, leaving their victim effectively half dead. What about me? Most of my organs have been harvested from other people. They still work, of course, but could their original owner have been said to be alive? I really don't know. Incidentally, have you ever heard of a fun little experiment they once did with roundworms called C. elegans? These creatures are notable for glowing bright blue when exposed to UV light, but only when they die. Seems to be a reaction from the anthranilic acid within the organism. It's known as death fluorescence. Yep, that's right. Blue is very much the color of death, it seems. Can it therefore really be a coincidence that there's no blue in an inverted rainbow? Timefall strengthens an area's connection to the beach. This is something to do with chiral particles becoming excited, I believe. When spaces connected to the beach, electromagnetic waves with a blue wavelength can travel easily through the seam, leaking out onto the beach. Some people think that's where the blue from the inverted rainbow goes. Who knows? The fact that blue has a strong connection to death, though, that much seems pretty inarguable. Giant BTs. Following assessment is based entirely on eyewitness testimony. Be advised that none of these claims have been independently verified. There are several types of BT, and the means by which they interact with the living also varies. Some BTs actively seek out human beings, while others attempt to draw us towards them. Still others are capable of consuming their prey, causing a void out in the process. It is not only their roles and behavior that set them apart, however. Their physiology is also different. Moreover, we have anecdotal evidence suggesting the existence of some truly enormous BTs. Curiously, however, these ones do not appear to have umbilical cords. Giant BTs are comprised of the consolidated ka of multiple deceased individuals. As a result, The connection between each individual and their beach is lost, which is why the resulting BT does not manifest in an umbilical cord. That's the theory, at any rate. Unfortunately, I doubt we'll be able to learn more about these entities until the that can't come soon enough. Okay. 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 Leave the private room. Okay.
Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Might as well send the bots out. Yeah. What? Oh. What road? What road was done? I don't know. Anyway. So, I should have plenty for that. Recycle, why not? Okay. Cycle. Blah 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 blah. Might as well just recycle that one as well. Now. Private locker, NGBT. Fabricate equipment. I need some sun bombs. Plain materials. Then place the fire blocker. Okay, so I should have everything I need for... Yeah.
Thank you for your contribution.
Now, I think what I'll probably do is, go... over there. Wrong one. Right over there.
Someone's happy.
And I think what I'll do is...
Weapons restrictions limited.
Pull. You son of a... Ow. Get out of here, man. There we go.
Damn, I'm beat.
Ah. Sheesh. Ah. Sheesh. Oh.
Let's get a move on.
Bruh.
Oh, hold on. He's toppled over.
Okay. Okay. Put it on the truck. Load on the truck. That one. Go around back. There we go. Ah. Rip full again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Anything else? Nothing else? Okay. Drop everything off here. Okay. And now push box time. I think I'll grab the climbing anchor as well, because I have needed that. Bruh. Okay. Since I'll be going back there anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotta stretch my legs. That's a big one.
That's why I got it. Can this cross those coral bridges? Or no? I don't think so, can it? I could, but... Wrong thing I wanted to do.
Let's get a move on.
Do 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 do. Stand back. Stand back. And cannot do that. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then get me this, this. Okay. Where's the last one?
Right on.
Also over there. No, over there. Yep, it is. Well, it's not actually over on the other side. Okay, good. Okay. So that means grab whatever I can from here.
Okay.
Oh, nothing. Okay. If that's the case, then I will just go back to the visitor center.
Time to know.
And then, after I drop everything off, and possibly rest and to get this friggin' truck repaired. Discharged up.
Just a little bit more.
I'll be coming back this way anyway, so might as well not bother getting charged fully.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons decontaminating soon. Welcome, Sam Port Bridges.
Or maybe I'll... yeah. What I might do is actually fabricate another trip. Deliver lost cargo.
Everything. Good work.
Oh. Okay. Oh, whatever. Recycle. Recycle. Okay, oops. Okay, so, that's perfect amount of ceramic to keep.
Thank you.
But what about, what was the 2,000, no, 2,800?
For your contribution.
Recycle. There we go. Okay. Clay materials. There we go. Okay. Place the private locker.
That firearm can. It's should.
Okay. Okay, so I need a new bullet gun. And I might as well get another grip. Might as well do long range. Garage. Vehicle.
Thank you for your contribution.
And just swapping it in and out. Okay, 2,080. That, and that. Okay. There we go. Okay. I mean, I think I'll actually change it over to the long range one. Offload. Garage. Long range. Okay. So, keep that on me. Keep that on me. Okay, that should be not everything. Where's my last one? Air blocker. don't know where that went, but there we go. There we go. Alright. Now I can go. Now I can go back over there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Fuck.
Someone's happy.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so oh yeah. Figured. Hold on. Hold it. She has. I figured. BT territory soon. Okay. BT territory over there. Oh man. I think what I'd rather do then is go around.
Begins weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay.
Alright. Full charge.
More of them.
Verifying ID.
I mean,
Weapons
I
detected.
could,
All weapons will be
but
blocked.
no.
Restrictions lifted.
No. Not interested in going into BT territory. What the fuck? I said I don't want to go into BT territory, man. What the fuck? Guess I'm going fully over here. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so just have to okay. Okay, there should be no BTs over here.
Sam, there's someone near your position. Did you see them? Take a closer look.
Hold on. There's so much chiralium here. Oh, hey.
Looks like they're secure. Now bring them home.
I'll put them in the truck. Yeah. Offload for now. Offload quarter. Grab these. There we go. And then use the vehicle.
Let's roll.
I can feel that
This is a pretty good song. And it's gone.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Charge up. All right. Hold on. There's something that I... Okay. All right. I don't think I want to attempt that. Dang it. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. Make delivery. Oh, there we go. Gold. Okay. Oh, good.
You did good, Sam. Thanks to you, that porter's still breathing. We've also managed to complete a working prototype for a new type of autonomous delivery bot. Feel free to fabricate one for yourself. Be
Aw.
advised, however, that you can only have a single unit active in a given region.
Aw. Oh, long range level 2. Nice. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Fabricator. Buddy bots are ambulatory robots that operate within the Chiral network. They have a number of different modes, including follow mode, in which they follow Sam around, and deliver mode, in which they automatically deliver cargo to its destination. You can switch between modes at any time by selecting the Buddy Bots icon on your cufflinks map. Aww. Okay. Okay, so to get that thing, I need just a bit more ceramic. Okay. Okay, so load on the truck. Load on the trip. There we go.
Thank you for your contribution.
Will it follow me when I'm driving a car? A truck?
Let's have a pleasant journey.
I mean, I doubt they can keep up, but
Safe travels.
oh yeah, they it actually
Weapons
can.
restrictions lifted.
Kind of. Anyway. It'll reach me at some point. Probably when I most need it. I'll just let it run, you know.
What can't you do?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I think I'll be finally going to, in the direction of the way station at least. If not fully to the way station.
Stretch my legs.
Okay. Rebuild. There we go. There we go. Skip that. Finally built this one up. Good. Now where's the next one? That is the question. I mean, depending on if it's, it is. Just within reach, okay. Means I can definitely do this. Okay, so 760 and 570. 760 and 570, huh? $760 and 570. Oh. Okay, yeah. Follow mode. Stay on follow. Ooh. So I can indeed just grab them from here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
And I might as well grab
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
these Skyro crystals.
Until the all clear. Welcome. Weapons restrictions. Let's begin scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until the party. All clear. Welcome.
Okay.
Sand border bridges.
$760, $570. Da, 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 da. $760. And grab as many barrel pistols as I can. Okay, so those I might as well just place in the private locker. But no, I will keep them, especially since no, I won't keep them. Anyway, place in the private locker. Recycle. Because I don't need them if... Because I don't specifically need those right now, so...
Thank you for your contribution.
Alright. Now back on for the road. Rebuild the next section of road. And then continue onward. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Okay. Skip that. And skip that. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, perhaps I should... Okay. Okay. And put those onto the truck. Stand back. Okay. Okay. Yep. That is why I decided to do this. Okay. Apparently. shouldn't need to worry too much as long as I don't go over there. Right? Yeah. Okay. And if that's the case, then that means I can just take my truck and go. Go exactly where I was already planning on. The route I was already planning on going. Which is, of course... over here. Not a lot of power. This is. There's the next one. Okay. Actually, I think I'll... Ah. I'll grab these barrel crystals. Oop, that's quite a lot over there. Right here.
That's a Claymore.
Okay. Okay, so... okay. Up here. Okay.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Okay.
Thank you.
Make delivery. There we go.
Oh, you
There
must
we
be Bridges.
go.
That one-man expedition team? We may be cut off up here, but word still travels. We've heard all about the Great Deliverer, the BT Buster, the terrorist, stopper. I'm still working on that last one. Well, I'm just stoked to meet you, man. So, what you got for us? Whoa, incredible. This will be a huge help. Thanks. You're not gonna even recognize the way Station 1 went through.
Ah,
All right. All we need now is to get Jack into the network. Am I right?
okay. Go. Oh. Non-lethal. Good. Okay.
Man, it sure feels good to be part of the UCA for real. We've been literally marooned on an island for way too long. I can't wait to reconnect with everyone at HQ. Patching up this place is gonna take some work, but I'm feeling revved up and ready to go like never before. We won't let our country down. Thanks, Sam. And good luck out there. Not that you need it. You're gonna hit the West Coast before you know it.
Good work, Sam. Next, you need to extend the network to the distro center north of the city. Now would be a damn good time to do it, too, as they just sent out an SOS call. Info's still coming in, but it looks like there's been an accident, and we've got injured in need of assistance. Check the delivery terminal for details.
Okay.
Good work. New order.
Same materials. Okay. I place the car locker. Load on the truck. Take on orders. Order for Sam.
That's armor for your shoulders and legs. The downside is that you won't be able to carry cargo on top of it.
Ah.
You'll have to weigh the pros and cons.
Non-lethal assault rifle. This is fine by me.
Remember, Sam, when the clock's ticking, speed is what matters most of all. Review your gear and bring only what you need to make it to your destination as fast as possible.
Okay.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Guess I'll be seeing you around.
Okay. That's okay.
Legs restrictions lifted.
Where's the closest generator? Right there. Yep. Okay.
Still got it. Nice.
Grab that. We'll get a recharge. Is that? No, that's a distribution center. Okay.
Charged up.
Okay. Okay. Oh, level 3. Well. Okay. I failed.
Heads up, Sam. Looks like you've tripped an intrusion sensor. To be clear, these sensors react to you, not to your cargo. Be careful. Trouble may be on the way.
Okay. I'm out of here. Oh, okay.
Sam, we're thinking we ran afoul of a local terrorist cell. Former mules who took a turn for the worse. Stealing cargo doesn't do it for them anymore. Mayhem and destruction are their drugs of choice now. But you didn't give them the satisfaction. You kept your cargo safe. Great work. I doubt you've seen the last of them, though. Keep your eyes peeled, huh?
Okay. Distribution center.
Beginning scan. Scanning
Okay.
bridges ID. Verifying ID.
I've made it
Clear. Weapons
to
detected.
here.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. The requested cargo. Okay.
Thank you so much. Our med team should have no trouble patching him up now. You're a lifesaver. I can't believe how fast you were. Hey, watch yourself out there. You're ashamed to lose someone with your skills.
Come on, control. Thank you.
Wasn't an accident, by the way. It was an attack. Someone slipped explosives into a parcel we processed. Separatist assholes think this land is theirs for the taking. They may be right. Any one of us could have handled that package. Fuck me. We have to be more careful. Beef up our security. At least we didn't lose anyone this time. Thank you, Sam. Really. I hear the chiral network is coming along. You think the signal's strong enough to reach us here? I hope so. Give it a try, huh?
Oh. Wow.
It worked?
Oh.
Oh, that's great. We've been starving for info. And if we run into any more trouble, we can get the word out sooner. I can't thank you enough.
All right, Sam. There aren't any more stops to make before Mountain Knot City. But this last leg will be the hardest yet. Rest up at the private room and check your gear before you set out.
Ah, that explains that. Okay. Ah, we're back on the beach. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well.
Amelie!
Oh.
Higgs and his people came. They finally reached Edgenot City. There's no escape for me now. Everyone's dead, the city's destroyed, and what's left is crawling with BTs. They're everywhere.
Where's your Kipu?
But I was able to sneak away and reach out to you. This might be our last chance to talk like this. I just wanted you to know that I'm safe. For now. Promise me you'll keep building the chiral network. It's our only hope for the future. It's my only hope for freedom. And when you've finished, we can go back east together.
Amelie, your Kipu, where is it?
Uh-oh.
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Uh-oh. Well. Well then. Take a shower. Use toilet. Exam table. No. That's it. I want to do exam table. Examine table. Drink. Okay. This man's backpack. Any different kinds of attachments? No? Okay. Leave private room. Yep. There we go.
Back off!
Yep. Oh.
Hey Sam, I have some new info you should hear. Recently recovered thanks to your efforts to expand the chiral network. It concerns BBs. I dug this up on my own, just to be clear. No one ordered me to look. And if anyone asked, put it all on me. No need for you to deal with any blowback. You were just listening to me ramble on the wire, okay? Anyway, it looks like Bridges wasn't the first to bring back BB tech. It was a group of separatists. Terrorists opposed to UCA expansion, according to the records. They started using them about 3 years ago. Right around the time Bridges 1 was putting plans in place to head west. Seems these separatists were having trouble with BTs too, and figured that if they could track them, they might be able to steer them into our path. When Bridges caught wind of this, the decision was made to fight fire with fire, to start using BBs as a countermeasure. It's possible yours was commissioned for that very purpose, a fact I think someone may have tried to conceal, judging by the absence of BB-28's service record. I always found it strange that we were so willing to utilize technology we barely understood. Now we know why. We've been aping methods and techniques employed by others from the start. There's more you should know. It's about the original Bridge Baby experiments. Piecing together what little I could find, it looks like they started around the time of the Death Stranding. They were conducted on the island of Manhattan off the East Coast, which was completely and utterly obliterated by what was almost certainly a void out. Back then, these experiments had the full support and approval of the American government. It's all just guesswork, but I suspect the BB program was conceived to help gain a better understanding of the nature of the Death Stranding. However, due to ethical and safety concerns, public opinion was strongly against the program. Still, they pressed on, and in their desperation to make sense of the greatest disaster of their age, I think they caused another. I should also mention that the president himself was killed in the blast. It was after his death when he was succeeded by then Vice President Strand, that the experiments were suspended by executive decree. Documents were shredded, facilities were decommissioned, and every effort was made to pretend that BBs had never even existed. Which begs the question how some random separatist group was capable of resurrecting the tech decades later. I'll let you know if I turn up anything enlightening.
Okay.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders. The people of Mountain Knot City have a pressing problem that needs to be addressed. A tar-like substance has been bubbling up from beneath the ground near them. They're seeing more of it by the minute, and it won't be long before it spreads into the city. There have already been reports of ejecta inside the outer walls. If nothing is done, the whole city might be swallowed by a sea of tar in the near future. There's an order from Mountain Knot City. Check the details on the delivery terminal.
I honestly think that that's good enough for now. I do have a bit of a headache, so. What? Oh. I'll read all that later. Next time. Alright, I shall see y'all next time then. Goodbye.